VH1, Skateboard Legends, the full story. The city of neon rivers was famous for only two things: its endless glowing streets. Not just ordinary ones, legends. People whispered their names like myths. Riders capable of impossible tricks, gravity-defying speeds, and moves that looked more like magic than sports. And every year, under the neon sky, the city hosted the most dangerous underground event in Roblox history. The Legend Circuit. A tournament so intense, so unpredictable, that most skaters never came back the same. Some became icons. Others disappeared into the tunnels beneath the city, swallowed by rumors of cursed tracks, broken physics, and something lurking in the shadows of abandoned skate parks. And today, for the first time in years, a newcomer set foot on Neon River's asphalt. Me. I wasn't a legend. I barely knew how to land a basic ollie. But I came for only one reason. My brother vanished here last year. He left behind only a message. If anything happens, find the man called Static. He knows the truth about the legends. Before I opened the dusty old garage, picked up my brother's scratch board and rolled into Neon Rivers. The first skate park, Starter Slope, looked peaceful enough. Ramps glowing with LED strips, rails shimmering, the sound of wheels echoing. But something was wrong. Every player there skated in perfect sync, like NPCs programmed to repeat the same animation loop. They didn't talk, they didn't blink, they just skated. I shivered. Then a shadow approached. A tall skater wearing a glitch pattern hoodie, neon blue wheels, and a mask shaped like a broken TV screen. Static. You shouldn't be here, he said, voice distorted like corrupted audio. Your brother tried to reach the deep circuits. Now the city wants him erased. I asked what that meant. He pointed toward the oldest skate park in the city, a giant half-pipe shaped like a shark's jaw. It means, Static said, you have to ride. Star Chapter 2, The Shark Pipe Trial. The Shark Pipe wasn't a skate park. It was a monster. Its walls were so steep, they looked vertical. And when I rolled toward the entrance, I swore the structure growled. Like metal waking up. Static nodded. To find your brother, you must become a legend. The city only respects skill. Survive the Shark Pipe. So I dropped in, instant regret. I accelerated so fast my vision blurred. The air whipped past my ears. I barely dodged the glowing spikes rising from the pipe's floor. The walls shifted every second, ramps reshaping themselves like the park was alive. Static shouted, "Don't fight it, flow with it." And somehow, I did. My board carved along the pipe's edge, and for a moment, I felt the same force my brother described in his messages. The city, responding to me, testing me, watching me. When I reached the end, I launched off a ramp so high, I touched the neon clouds. And then, time stopped. The entire city froze. Cars mid-drive, lights mid-blink, wind mid-gust. Only one thing moved. A man standing on a rooftop, holding a skateboard made of pure white light. My brother, or what used to be him. He spoke without opening his mouth. Neon Rivers doesn't just create legends. It consumes them. Then everything snapped back to normal, and he vanished. Static grabbed my arm. You saw him, didn't you? I nodded. Static cursed under his breath. He's trapped in the final loop, the last skate park. A place only champions reach. To reach the final loop, I needed to defeat Neon River's 3 reigning champions. Strong Blaze, Master of Speed. Via, Master of Aerial Tricks. Chrome, Master of Grinding. They weren't just players. They were part of the city. During the race through downtown Drift, Blaze moved so fast, the road cracked behind her. Via flew between skyscrapers, leaving glowing wings in the air. Chrome road rails that didn't even exist until he touched them. And all of them came for me. Not to win, to eliminate me. The city wanted me gone. I barely survived Blaze's speed vortex, dodged via skydive crash, and escaped Chrome's rail trap. One by one, I defeated them, unlocking their powers into my own board. By dusk, I stood above Neon Rivers, the 3 champion crests glowing on my deck. Static approached. "You're ready," he said. "But the final loop isn't a place, it's a choice. Once you enter, the city claims you." I swallowed hard. If it means saving my brother, I'll go. The ground beneath us split open like a jaw, and the final loop emerged. Star, Chapter 4, The Final Loop. The final loop wasn't made of ramps or veils. It was made of memories. My childhood street. My brother teaching me to ride. The board I broke when I was 11. The day he left for Neon Rivers. Every memory twisted into a track I had to skate. Every failure hurt like real pain. Every second, the city whispered, "Become a legend or fade." And at the very end of the loop, I saw him. My brother, suspended above the track like a ghost glitching between frames. His board floated below him, shattering and rebuilding endlessly. "You can't free me," he warned. "I'm part of the city now." I stepped closer. "No, you're coming home!" Static shouted from behind me. "Finish the loop! Land one perfect trick! Rewrite his ending!" The city roared. The tracks reshaped violently. The final loop collapsed around me, and I dropped in. This was the trick I was never supposed to land. The legendary Eclipse Flip. The last trick my brother attempted before vanishing. The city tried to stop me. Spikes shot from the ground. Rails bent. Gravity bent sideways. But I felt my brother's presence guiding me. Step by step, spin by spin, I landed the trick. A shockwave exploded through Neon Rivers. The final loop shattered. My brother fell into my arms. Real, solid breathing. "You did it," he whispered. "You became a legend." But the city wasn't done. A giant neon eye opened in the sky, watching us. Static stepped forward. "You freed him." But Neon Rivers doesn't like being defied. The city howled like a beast. "And now," Static said, gripping his board, "it wants you." H1, Skateboard Legends, Part 2, Rise of the City Core. The neon eye above Neon Rivers didn't blink, didn't move, didn't breathe. It simply watched, bright, cold, and ancient, like it had been there long before the city was even built. My brother gripped my arm, still shaky from escaping the final loop. Static cursed under his breath. "Run!" The ground trembled. Skyscrapers flickered like broken screens. Billboards bent toward us as if the metal was soft clay. Every streetlight buzzed with the same deep voice, a voice made of electricity and anger. "Return what is mine!" The wind turned metallic. The shadows sharpened. The city awakened. Static shoved us onto our boards. "Go! Neon Rivers is coming alive!" The streets behind us cracked open like mouths. Asphalt shattered. Traffic lights swung like hammers. A wave of neon energy chased us across the glowing highway. My brother stumbled, nearly falling off his board. I pulled him up. We skated as fast as we could, faster than physics should allow, dodging collapsing roads and surging energy storms. The city screamed, "You stole a legend!" Static yelled back at it. He was never yours. But the voice only grew louder. "All legends belong to me." Street of Gold parking lots. This alley didn't show up on any map. A place hidden from the glowing eyes of the city. showing ancient names of forgotten skaters. Not usernames, names of people. Real people. Static led us through a rusted metal door. Inside was a vast underground skate park carved from stone and concrete, like someone tried to hide a sanctuary beneath neon rivers. The resistance! Skaters sat on benches, sharpening their trucks like blades. Some had boards fused with strange powers, like shadows that moved on their own, or wheels made of pure fire. One girl approached us, her board leaving icy prints on the floor. You brought him? The lost legend? My brother looked away. I'm not a legend! But they didn't believe him. To them, anyone taken by the city came back changed. Static placed his hand on my shoulder. This place is called the Outrun District, the last safe zone. Neon Rivers can't see us here. Or how? I asked. He pointed upward at a massive stone pillar wrapped in glowing chains. Because we cut out the city's heart once. My stomach dropped. What does that mean exactly? Static sighed. Neon Rivers wasn't built by players, it was grown. Before I could question him, alarms blared. A scout burst into the sanctuary. City drones approaching, they found us! Stop. Strong Chapter 2, The Neon Siege. The walls cracked as mechanical wheels screeched outside the tunnel. A swarm of glowing neon orbs rolled into the chamber, each one unfolding into a hovering drone armed with rail-mounted saws. The resistance armed themselves, not with weapons, with boards. Static shouted, "Everyone, we ride!" The entire sanctuary launched forward, skaters rushing into the tunnels. The drones followed, firing beams of neon light that sliced through concrete like paper. I grabbed my board and joined the stampede, weaving through debris as walls collapsed around us. Sparks showered from every blast. Skaters performed combat tricks, turning flips into shockwaves and grinds into devastating hits. A drone targeted my brother. I kicked off the wall, spun midair, and slammed my board into the drone's core. It exploded in a shower of blue sparks. My brother stared at me, amazed. "You've gotten good." But he didn't smile. Not really. Static shouted at him. "You feel it, don't you? The city's still inside you." My brother didn't deny it. Chapter 3, The Infection. After escaping deeper underground, we regrouped in an old metro tunnel. The place smelled of rust and damp stone. Everyone was exhausted, bleeding neon energy from tiny cuts that pulsed like circuitry. My brother leaned against a wall, trembling. His eyes flickered with faint light. I knelt beside him. "What's happening to you?" I asked. He swallowed hard. "When I was trapped in the final loop, the city made a copy of me. It wants to overwrite the original." Static's face darkened. "It will, unless we delete the copy." "How?" I asked. He pointed at the ceiling, where faint vibrations shook dust loose. The core, the source of Neon Rivers, the place where the city was born, and where it keeps every stolen legend. My brother inhaled sharply. "That's where the copy is." Static nodded, "And we're going there." Chapter 4, Enter the City Core. We climbed through abandoned shafts, broken elevators, forgotten tunnels, until we reached a rusted ladder that stretched upward into blinding white light. Static turned to us. "Last chance to turn back." My brother placed his hand on my shoulder. "I never let you climb alone." We ascended. At the top was a massive chamber made of glass and neon. The walls pulsed with glowing veins, like a living organism. In the center stood a colossal machine, a spinning cube with thousands of screens showing faces, tricks, races, memories. The stolen legends. And on the center screen, my brother's face. Not flickering, not broken, smiling, alive. The copy. He stepped out of the machine, landing smoothly on a board made of pure white neon energy. His eyes glowed endlessly. "You shouldn't have come back," the copy said. "You belong to the city now." My brother clenched his fists. "You're not me," the copy smirked. "I'm the version the city perfected." Static whispered, "This is it. The city wants a champion. Give it one." The chamber shook. The neon eye appeared above us. Final circuit initialized. The floor transformed into an impossible skate park. Loops twisting into the sky. Rails floating in midair. Ramps glowing like fire. 2 riders. 1 track. Only one would leave. My brother stepped forward. "I'll face him." But I grabbed his arm. "No, we face him together." Static grinned beneath his hood. "That's the spirit. Legends don't ride alone.